Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summer channel, and this is a short update about the situation on the Zaporozhye front line. The Russian sources are saying that this morning the Ukrainians made another attempt of recon combat in the vicinity of Orekhov in direction of Pologi. They're saying that the Ukrainians, using two armored groups of 128th Mountainous Storm Brigade and of some parts of 106th Defense Brigade and 129th Defense Brigade, started their movement between Novodanilovka and Malotokmachka in direction of the Russian area, in direction of this red cloud. So we can say, if we're talking about the global scope, this is the movement in direction of Tokmak. So this is possible. This is not the real greatest counteroffensive operation from the Ukrainian side, but because, as you can see, the Ukrainians are using just the infantry brigades without mechanized and tanks brigade. But if the Ukrainians want to start this offensive operation somewhere in the beginning of May or in the middle of May, during the March and April, they need to do a lot of jobs. And this is, as you know, the second attack in a row. The Russian sources published a lot of videos from the previous attack, from this attack. They're saying that there is a very heavy clashes here. The Russians are saying, some sources are saying that the Ukrainians were already defeated, but let's wait a little bit to understand what exactly is going on there. Now let's talk a look about the deployment map. As you can see, the Russians are saying that the Ukrainians were using 128th Mountain Assault Brigade, so this brigade is located in this area. Furthermore, the Russians are saying that there were 126th Territorial Defense Brigade, and this brigade, according to this map, is deployed in Kherson area, so this is not so far. So I believe that a few companies from this brigade were redeployed in direction of Zaporozhye. Furthermore, the Russians are saying that there were another brigade, 106th Brigade, that located in Khmelnytsky. And this brigade, according to this map, is located in Khmelnytsky region. So I believe that the Ukrainians were doing some kind of maybe mobilization process or creation of this brigade, and by that time this brigade has been already created and was redeployed in direction of Zaporozhye. Now let's try to analyze the maps and try to understand what is going on there. The Russian sources map are saying that the first thing, that there are a lot of differences between the maps. So if you take a look at the Russian source map, we see that the towns like Novopokrovka and is under Russian control, but the towns like Lukyanovskaya and Mirna is in the gray zone. You see this very important. If we take a look at the Western sources map, we see that these towns like Lukyanovskaya and Mirna is under complete Russian control. And deployment map shows that these towns like Lukyanovsk, Lugovskoye and Mirna is under Ukrainian control. We haven't discussed this area before, because usually the few months ago the Russians made attempt to make some kind of fake attack before the Ugledar offensive operation, but we haven't paid attention to this area since the beginning of special operation. So this is the reason why there are a lot of differences between maps, because if we are talking about Bakhmut, we know that every single map show almost the same picture. I believe that soon we are going to be mainly concentrated in this area. The battle for Bakhmut, I believe, will be finished within the next few weeks, maybe within the months. And after that, the Ukrainians are going to start their greatest offensive operation in direction of Tokmak and Melitopol. The Ukrainians are going to use the same tactic as they used in Kherson. They were trying to attack at the same point, trying to cross the river and push more and more soldiers, trying to gain more and more square meters of the bridgehead. So they are going to do the same in Zaporozhye. And we'll see. I believe we will include this information one more time in the evening update, and we will try to understand. Maybe there are going to be more pieces of news about this area. And that's it for this short update. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.